I have two questions for you. First questions. Have you ever visited the mall just sightseeing the place and to eat at the food court? But unpredictably, you decide to buy something items which you see in the mall? Second questions. Have you visited the website to see the information you need, but you surprisingly decide to buy merchandise on the website? Yes, I have experienced it. The expert named the event that I have told you before impulse buying. So, the next question is, what is impulse buying? My description to impulse buying is, let me tell you, someone who initially did not intend to buy, but finally he makes a decision to buy. You can say simply buying without a plan, or purchase goods unexpectedly. One thing to remember, one factor for the purchase occurred is to apply the science of psychology in your marketing strategy, particularly sales strategy. I have explained the relationship between psychology and marketing. You can read in my previous article in my blog, marketingforbeginner.blogspot.com. You can search it there. From my experience doing unexpectedly purchase, there are several factors that determine a person perform impulse buying. I summarize it to 5 factors. They are display that provoke people, curiosity and follower, the descriptive product, simplify the buying process, and the last one is write testimonials from customers. Let me explain you detail one by one. The first one is effect of display items or display that provoke people. I often buy things that I originally did not intend to buy, but I bought in the end. For example, when I buy for goods for a monthly need, often when I would pay at the cashier, my eyes was set on the small items because they were exhibited perfectly and so good to see. While waiting for the cashier calculates the price of all my stuff, I also saw hold this stuff and finally bought it. So for you, try to make a very nice display and place them in a strategic place. This is number one. The second factor is curiosity and follower. Psychological factors play a huge role here. I have explained this in my article, The Relationship Between Psychology and Marketing. You can find out in my blog there. Usually, when someone sees a lot of people gathered in one place, then he was curious and want to know what happened. After knowing there are many people buy some goods, then he will follow to buy because more people are buying, and finally he buy like people buy. The third factors is the descriptive product. Show a single image without any descriptive information makes potential customers only see, and finally most of them do not buy. To make a descriptive statement, do not make a long article in the brochure. It makes audience getting bored. You can create a tagline and a few descriptive sentences that offer your solution in the brochure. And then let your salesman explains as much detail as possible. Usually, after a detail of information is disclosed, potential customers will think and decide to buy, although previously there is no intention to buy. Tips for writing simple short sentences but descriptive. Think that you do not just show the excellence of your product, but also what consumers can have a benefit from your product. Write down or describe the terms of the expectations or desires of consumers get of these products. Finally, explain the relationship between the quality of your product with basic needs and customer wants. Next is simplify the buying process. Usually, the things that make consumers not to buy the goods is a difficult purchasing procedures. For example, when they pay for the stuff, seller doesn't provide a debit or credit card for payment. Maybe you have an experience that you do not bring a lot of money in your wallets, so if you want to pay, you use a credit or debit card. Frequently, you do not buy because the seller doesn't provide the ease of payment. So, the essence of this point is simplify the buying process from A to Z. The last one is testimonials from customers. In the concept of psychology, to change the minds of people from have no intent to buy to buying your product. Besides explaining with the product description briefly, you also have to write testimonials of people who have bought your product. Why? Because this makes people believe in your product and decide to buy even though they do not originally intend to buy your product. Typically, the thing that is in their mind is like this. Wow, that person already purchased this product. I will try also to use this product. So the testimonials triggers someone to buy a product. Conclusion: impulse buying can increase your sales. In addition to this, beside making a product display as beautiful as possible, you must create descriptions and propose solution of your products clearly and concisely. Also, psychological factors have a crucial role in the success of your sales.